IG is the top social media platform that's growing the fastest. It actually recently crossed 3 billion monthly active users. That's over 1/3 of all the human beings walking the planet Earth. Isn't that crazy? And you have the opportunity to capture their attention and literally turn that into money by doing the right things, right? If you know how to. And you can do that completely while staying behind the scenes, which is in the end of the day IG automation. Yes, I'm showing myself, but I would not have to. I already crossed well over $1 million and I already crossed $30,000 a month. Actually, 30K I hit without ever needing to show myself on my first faceless IG account. Why? Because my content just was already so valuable and so brand building that it was possible to still sell a shit ton. You don't need a personal brand to make a lot of money. And yes, that page was pretty much automated. I was just directing things, as I explained in one of my latest videos. So why you are probably broke, as I mentioned earlier, is your mindset towards money and that you don't have an investor mindset. Let me go a little bit deeper into that and how that connects with IG automation. Look, in the end of the day, if you don't have somebody guiding you towards more skills, more earning ability consistently in your life, you are losing out. If you look at Warren Buffett, he had Charlie Munger. And yes, he invested a lot into stocks, and that's usually the common thing that people think he got rich of. But that's not true. He just had so much freaking money from his businesses that he could invest that much money into stocks. If you really do deep research, you will see that he used other people's money to invest into stocks, right? Which then actually ended up him making that much money in personal earnings and net worth. So what are you really missing out on is actually having the right person guide you through the entire process that has already made $1 million or even more online, right? And can guide you through the entire process so you don't need to try to watch all these different YouTube videos like you're doing right now, trying to figure everything out by yourself, because that's costing you way more time and through that time, way more money. Because in the end of the day, you can make unlimited money, right? There's people making billions and billions of dollars if you have the right system. But you can never get back your time. You only have, if you're lucky, 100 years, right? In the end of the day. And I'm sure that you want to have freedom. You want to be able to travel as well. You want to spend time with your loved ones, right? And not just spend all your time working, right? So in the end of the day, what you really have to do is build a system. And the beauty of IG automation is that you can really easily build the system. You just need a couple of freelancers, which actually, in my case, for my mentees, they get my entire team as a resource once they have built a bit of a following and can use that to outsource 80% of the work, right? And just focus on the 20% that really matters and that produces most of the income so that they can increase their earning capabilities to even way more than 10K a month, right? So that's why you are probably broke, because you are not thinking like an investor. And the reality of investors is that all of them did not get rich of investments. They really got rich of building their own asset, right? Which produced them so much money that they could invest all of those dollars, right? Millions and millions of dollars into passive assets, right? Like stocks, for example, and of a 5% yield, then they got way more than enough money to live off, right? While that actually even grows, right? And the income grows even more. So in the end of the day, first you gotta earn a lot of money if you want to be rich at a young age, right? I mean, if you want to retire at 60, you can drop off my channel, right? I'm gonna try to push you to really earn more money, right? Because in the end of the day, retiring at 60 is not successful for me, right? Retiring at 60 means I'm an old man who can't even take advantage of the money anymore because I don't have the energy anymore. In the end of the day, you want to make hundreds of thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars at a young age so that you can use that to eventually get 5-10% yield a year or something and live off that, right? Optimally even tens of millions or hundreds of millions, so you can live lavishly, right? And really live an awesome life. At least that's my goal. If that's not your goal, if you just want to be comfortable, this channel is not for you. You can unsubscribe, goodbye. But if you just have the slight thought, hey, I want to more out of life. I don't just want to be a lazy douchebag who thinks that everything is gonna fall in my lap and I'm just gonna invest $500 a month of my 9-to-5 income into stocks for the rest of my life, then this channel is for you. Because it does not require you to work 8, 10 or even 16-hour days to build your own business nowadays anymore. Just a couple hours a day, 2-3 hours a day is usually what I tell my prospects that they need to put in to work with me closely together and get them to thousands of dollars or even 10K a month, right? Within the next 60 to 365 days. But of course, you gotta stay consistent. You gotta put in the work up front to build up the system that then can run pretty much automated for you, so you can put even less time into it. Now, if that sounds awesome for you and you want my personal help to build that up, right, then check the description of this YouTube video. I'm gonna have a free video training there for you, which is around 20 minutes long, in which you will see a bunch of proof of many of my clients, how they succeeded, how I helped them, as well as see proof of my actual earnings. In the description, you can watch that video. Also, if you already have seen it, if you feel already confident, hey, you want to work closely together with me so I can teach you more such stuff and really guide you through the entire process, then you can book a call. That's going to be the second link. And yeah, see you on the other side. Excited to work closely together with you once you are ready to take the leap and actually switch from brokey mindset to investor mindset, so that you can shortcut your way to success and not retire at 60, but maybe even at 25 or 30, depending on your age, right? But 10 years, I think, is a pretty good timeline to retire. I mean, I'm already half there, pretty much, and I'm doing this, 5-6 years now. So yeah, speak to you on the other side, and excited to guide you through this process and get you your success.